Welcome again to another edition of the Fresh Shopping Network. This is the program that focuses on local products and local services. And today we're broadcasting from Curtis TV and Appliance in Napanee with another location in Syracuse. And one of the themes on today's show, and Courtney will join us a little bit later, the theme today is Made in the USA. And we're going to bring on Tom Bradway from Curtis TV and Appliance. And Tom, good to see you again.
Thanks for coming down, Craig.
You're quite welcome. You know, when we talk about Made in the USA, sometimes we like to talk about it because it's a popular thing to do. But you told me just a little bit ago that more and more of your customers are actually requesting for products that are made in the USA, not just assembled, but made here. And there aren't a lot of them, are there?
Right. It's getting a little tougher year after year to find anything that's really produced in the USA with parts made in the USA. We go back quite a while here, back to the early 1960s when we started business, and all of our televisions and almost all of our appliances were American products. Of course, the RCAs, they've kind of disappeared. They went overseas. Most of our televisions now are not USA, and unfortunately I can't find that. But in the appliance business, we can still find an American product that's American made, owned by American companies, shipped by American freight, and to our doorstep. So.
This program focuses on local products and local services, and we know the value, don't we, Tom, of shopping local. But, boy, when you can combine shopping local with buying products that are made in the USA, there probably isn't a better combination. And the products that we're in front of here, again, at Curtis TV and Appliance in Napanee, are the fine line from Speed Queen. Now, I've heard that name for a while. They've been around, haven't they?
Oh, sure. Years ago, they were kind of associated with the old Maytag name, but Ripon, Wisconsin, as I say that right, you're from Wisconsin, I guess.
Ripon is how I would pronounce it, but I'm a native.
Well, you're kind of a cheesehead, I guess, huh? Is that right?
You're right. You're exactly right.
But anyway, this product has been a real boon for us in terms of the fact that we have something that's really an American product, and we like the idea of saying, okay, you can come in, we'll have a little flag on some of our stuff that we can say is made in America, assembled in America. I get so many things in a box that just says, the box says assembled in the USA. Well, here we can do a little more when we talk about the Speed Queen line. They've got some great products. One real interesting thing is everybody in the appliance industry has pretty well went to 1-year warranty on the whole product. But I'm really proud of this because with the American, let's say, label behind it, we have 3 years warranty on parts, 5 years on the transmission and the laundry, the washer that is, and of course a 10-year tub lifetime warranty against rust. So, hey, America still can be number one, in terms of leadership and quality, and that's what I like.
Yeah, and it is about leadership. I mean, setting a great example here at Curtis TV and Appliance. Now, when you talk about those warranties, Tom, that's actually in the industry pretty significant, isn't it, to be talking about 3 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years now when a lot of the manufacturers dropped back to 1 year. They were getting a lot of parts from overseas, and they still do. And I think that's one of the things. The quality is not there when you go to some of the quality of the parts that we're using in, especially the Speed Queen line. But if anybody comes in and mentions American made, we'll be glad to show it. Plus, I think we talked about this once before. We have a 50th year this year. So if you mention that, the American made thing, we'll give you a $50 rebate on the Speed Queen product. So kind of a celebration.
That's excellent. So the Speed Queen product, the line here at Curtis TV and Appliance, the product line is priced well. It's in mid-range, and then you add another 50 on top of that. You really deserve a product that's made in America at a price that you can afford, and of course purchased here locally at Curtis TV and Appliance. It's a great thing, Tom. It really is.
Yeah. Well, we always look back at the idea that buying locally, that dollar comes here, and if it stays locally, it can circulate up to 7 times. And so that's 7 people that can take advantage of shopping locally versus maybe somewhere where that money goes directly to a bank in, should I say Arkansas or not?
Yeah, you can say that. I think we know where you're heading with that. Uh-oh. And your name is not Sam, it's Tom.
Right, yeah, right. So, but anyway, that's kind of a hand it down. Stay in America, stay in Indiana, stay in the Napanee community, Syracuse. That's the ball game for us.
Now, Tom, when we talk local, we're not going to exclude people who are watching that live outside of the Napanee city limits, are we?
Oh, no. But our main shopping area is within a 30-mile radius of Syracuse and Napanee, and that's the people we like to service, and that's the people we can be more service orientated to. We don't have to drive 60 or 70 miles and get one service call done. We can service 5 or 6 people in the local area that day, so we can give you quick service. And another thing about it is with this type of product, we don't have to wait 3 weeks to get something shipped in that needs to keep you going.
Excellent, excellent. Well, not only will you find the Speed Queen line of washers and dryers here, you'll find all kinds of other washers and dryers, microwaves, you name it. And Tom, a part of your name is TV and appliance. Just touch on, can you, just for a second, the TVs that you do have here?
Right, we carry, of course, the LCD and plasma line is the newest thing in televisions, and we've had Toshiba as our main line in the last few years. We do some Samsung, and that's kind of the main 2 TVs. You know, it used to be in the TV business, you had one size. 25 years ago, you had a 25-inch television and 30 different consoles to choose from an early American cabinet to Mediterranean, that type of thing.
I remember those days.
Yeah, we still get one in once in a while, too. They worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Today, it's a little different. People come in and say, they all look the same. And, well, yeah, they pretty much do. If you look anywhere, most all of them look the same, but it's a different size now. You get from the small size up to 70 inches if you want to. You can fill a whole wall with a TV. So that's an interesting business, completely different from the television or the appliance business, I should say. We carry a line of beds. We have the Tempur-Pedic bed, and then for the less let's say a less enjoyable sleep, I guess you'd say, the standard spring coil type bed also. We carry sweepers. Oric is our brand name of sweepers. So try to keep everything in the house that you might need.
This is the place. It is Curtis TV and Appliance. And we began talking about made in the USA, and we'll kind of end this part of the program with that theme once again as we talk about the Speed Queen from Ripon, Wisconsin. There it is, made in the USA. Where is Lee Greenwood when we need him, huh, Tom?
I think he's standing over there behind the camera. If he'd hum a few bars, maybe you could finish it out, but it wouldn't be me.
That's funny. Well, listen, do your part. Shop local, number one. Know when you do that you're buying from a great business here in Napanee. Of course, we're talking about the great people are here at Curtis TV and Appliance. And then you've got a made in the USA product with a $50 rebate when you mention you've seen this and that you're requesting a made in the USA product. Tom, thanks again, and we'll continue with much more.